A suburban police officer convicted of running a drug ring with his coworkers now wants that guilty plea thrown out.
This is Chicago's very own WGN Evening News at 6.
A former Schaumburg police officer who pleaded guilty to drug charges is now fighting to have that conviction vacated.
WGN's Marcella Raymond spoke to his attorney this afternoon. Here now with the story, Marcella.
So attorney Thomas Glasgow alleges that crucial information was withheld by a DuPage County prosecutor, information that could have drastically changed the outcome for his client.
It is something that in 25 years of practice I have yet to see.
Thomas Glasgow says the prosecutor withheld evidence that could have changed the outcome of the case against his client, Matthew Hudak, one of 3 former Schaumburg police officers accused of running a drug ring by reselling cocaine and marijuana they stole from dealers and police seizures. Hudak and Terrence O'Brien pleaded guilty. The charges against John Cici were dropped the day his trial was supposed to start because of this new evidence involving the confidential informant and star witness. The CI was under investigation for theft and wire fraud and never charged in either case.
Which goes to the credibility of the confidential informant and the nature and motive for the investigation being brought.
Glasgow says that's evidence that was relevant to the case and the reason charges against Cici were dropped. Had he known this, his client might not have pleaded guilty.
Marcella, it's the same evidence that was used in the case. It's the same CI, it's the same transactions, it's the same basis of the case.
In his petition, Glasgow says the assistant state's attorney, who was the prosecutor for all 3 men, was also the investigator of the state star witness. She had intimate knowledge of both cases and was bound by law to turn over that information.
If we're going to try people, we need to have an even playing field. And that even playing field should be that all the evidence is laid out and then someone can make an informed decision as to what they plan to do.
State's attorney Berlin did not comment on this case, but released this statement after charges against John Cici were dropped. Despite the policies implemented by my office, the assistants assigned to present the trial on February 13th, 2018, learned on the eve of trial of criminal activity by the informant, which had not been previously disclosed. So the assistant state's attorney in question is now in private practice, and this has huge implications. I mean, if you withhold evidence from, the defense and discovery, then that's
could impact other cases.
Could impact a lot of other cases, yeah.
Okay, Marcella, thank you.
Sure.